let me introduce you to some disposable slave kids, right? These guys live in Nepal. They were enslaved by quarry, somebody who runs a stone quarry, 12, 15, 16 hours a day.
So now that we've got the sample back to the lab, what we're going to do is dry it. First is calculate the volume of the core that we've taken in the field.
Pursued by Bear is a Shakespearean stage direction.
Well, welcome to 787 Dreamliner. Hopefully, as you entered, you had a sense of welcome and a sense of spaciousness, and as you looked around the cabin a bit, you had the same feeling.
And as a new online instructor, I don't know how to see the light bulb yet.
Welcome to Marketing 505 Promotion Management. My name is Professor Darryl Muehling, and I'll be your instructor for the next 7 weeks. I have to admit from the outset, this is a relatively new experience for me, so there may be a little learning for me as we go along the way.
Online career fairs, a digital pavilion where students can showcase their research.
WSU has come a long way since 1890. We're taking the next big step forward.
When we look at a surgical suite, we know that it's sterile or as clean as possible when the person is brought in.
We have to have the capability to develop infrastructure.
Oh, difference between online courses and Pullman courses.
Where the lines are relatively far apart.
As you remember when we discussed the retest you ran on the proficiency samples,
a few years ago, as we celebrated the WSU Centennial, we looked for ways that best describe
surprised at how it'll improve your grades. And this brings me to number 3. Don't be obnoxious, don't be annoying. When you're in class...
Topics included in this lecture are what is crime, what is theory, and how can crime be explained?
And they go, okay, well, when did we open that bottle of calibrator? Well, and then the bottle's not dated with an open date. So that record isn't there.
Referred to as East Coast and West Coast.
Malawi, a small, densely populated, landlocked country located in southeastern Africa.
I don't want to look back on my life and say, oh, if I'd had a degree, I would have been able to get a better job. Or tell my kids, oh, you know what, if I'd stayed in college, I would have been able to blah, 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 blah. I don't want to do that. You've seen my daughter. She's a little sponge. She knows I'm working hard to go to school to better myself, and I want her to, have that same energy in her own life. I don't want to regret not having gone to school. The difference between winning and losing is doing and not doing.